everybody. Today we are going to go and look at some dumb laws in New York. I'm keeping these intros super short and simple. Yeah, today is New York, so let's begin and check out and see what we got going for us. Alright, here we go. This is the state of New York. And we're going to start off with it is illegal to congregate in public with two or more people while each wearing a mask or any face covering which disguises your identity. No, we're not reading into long. We're not reading about these laws or for full text in the law because I already looked at them and it's just long drawn out and it's pretty. It doesn't explain really any more than what this is. In New York, adultery is still a crime, but apparently only about a dozen people have been charged with it since like 1970, something like that. So it's not a big, highly enforced one. It is against the law to throw a ball at someone's head for fun. So I guess you can't play dodgeball. That kind of sucks. Doesn't shock me if that was a more fairly newer law within the past decade or so. The penalty for jumping off a building is death. You think? No, buildings 3 stories and up, it's death penalty. It's fucking stupid. I wonder how many people get charged with that. New Yorkers cannot dissolve a marriage for irreconcilable differences unless they both agree to it. Sorry, I have trouble with that word, apparently. A person may not walk around on Sundays with a ice cream cone in his or her pocket. Why? Well done, New York. Women may go topless in public providing it is not being used as a business. Sure, okay. While riding an elevator, one must talk to no one and fold his hands while looking toward the door. Is that a real law? I don't know if that's a real law or if it's just a cliche movie thing. Is that why they all do it in the movies? They don't all do it in the movies. That's a pretty common thing. Just quietly cover your hands. It almost sounds made up, but you may not smoke within 100 feet of an entrance to a public building. Damn! I mean, it's 15 feet out here, but 100 feet of the from an entrance. That sucks. Slippers are not to be worn after 10 p.m. It is illegal for a woman to be on the street wearing body-hugging clothing. Citizens may not greet each other with putting one's thumb to the nose and wiggling the fingers. That's illegal. It's kind of goofy. A fine of $25 can be levied for flirting. In Green, New York, during a concert, it is illegal to eat peanuts and walk backwards on the sidewalks. Was it Oregon in the last state? I think they had the law where it was illegal to eat a donut and walk backwards on Sundays in the city or whatever. It is against town ordinances to camp out on your own land more than 72 hours a month. If you want to camp out for 2 weeks, you need a permit which can only be obtained once a year. That's in Kendall, New York. And this is your own land. You're not allowed to camp out. Bullshit, man. I don't care what anybody would say. If I had land to camp out, I would camp out 2 months out of the year just to be a dick. Just to challenge somebody to try to come, fuck with me. In Ocean City, New York, a law from the early 1900s prohibits men from going topless on the boardwalk. Well, that's equality. If women aren't allowed to, then men should not be allowed to either. it's just kind of silly to see it on there. Although it'd be fucking crazy if wait a minute, wasn't it up here where it said women could go topless so long as it wasn't Women may go topless in public, providing it is not being used as a business. I don't care. It's a stupid law. Eating while swimming in the ocean is prohibited. You take your Jimmy John sandwich out into the ocean. Take a picture of me so I can put it on my Facebook. That's the best thing. I wouldn't want to take any food into the ocean. That would be my cotton candy. I took my cotton candy into the ocean. It sucked. It was a horrible idea. People may not slurp their soup. Pinball machines may not be played on Sunday. It's a form of gambling, I guess. That law probably goes back to the early 1900s. Raw hamburger may not be sold. So what? You can't buy raw hamburger meat to make your own burgers? That doesn't make sense. Last couple ones for Ocean City is it is illegal for men to go topless in the center of town. What the hell? It is illegal to eat this is illegal to eat in the street in residential neighborhoods, and only beverage you can drink on the beach is water in a clear plastic bottle. Sag Harbor. I'm still disturbed about this. Like the second law for New York where men can't go topless. That's strange. It is illegal to disrobe in a wagon. Now that's gotta be old. Who's running around in wagons? If one wishes to bathe in the city limits, they must be clothed in a suitable bathing suit. Did they have like public bathing fountains? And that's why bathing suits were there. Staten Island. In Staten Island, it is illegal for a father to call his son a faggot or queer in effort to curb girly behavior. I'm not gonna even touch down on that one. I don't think you should call your son a faggot or queer, period, but I guess somehow it made it onto dumb law list. You may only water your lawn if the hose is held in your hand. So you can't have a sprinkler system. Ain't that a bitch? Wow, that was actually really short and pretty quick. That was freaking New York, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed. Later.